welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to sit with you mamas and talk about a much requested video on chapter books that my girls love and that I've shown in plenty of other videos. And so that is the Secret Hidden Scrolls series. I have all 9 books here and I can't wait to share with you my review on this chapter series and how it may be a great fit for you. If you'd like to hear more, then let's get started. Hey you, did you hit that play button for the very first time? Well, welcome to the channel. I'm Tasha. This is Tasha Pivots, where we talk about all things mamahood and homeschool and how I'm pivoting through this journey. And like I said in the introduction, I have been asked, could you tell us more about it? What do you like about it? How did your kids like it? What is it about? And so that is this beautiful series. I have the complete collection now. Zoe has finished it, but we are keeping it on her shelf because she loves to reread books, as well as we can't wait to pass it down to Josephine to read it. And first, I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a background of how did I even stumble upon the hidden secret scrolls. And that is, first I had been starting our school year in our first year of homeschool, and my daughter was just really enjoying reading. She was flourishing in her reading and she wanted more chapter book series. She liked having this idea that she could start a book and the story would continue with the characters. And so I started doing some research, and she mentioned that she really loves mystery and adventure, and that there's a mission or something that's going to happen. There's some excitement happening in the storyline. And when I thought about that, at first I kind of struggled finding just regular chapter books with that same message, that same style, that didn't release or create space for my child to be introduced to other elements. And I've talked about that a little bit in my Q&A videos of just like sorcery, witchcraft, demonic things. I didn't want my child to have access to that. And so I kind of struggled for a while trying to find something for her at her reading level and even age appropriate. And so eventually I did some research and I found The Secret Hidden Scrolls by M.J. Thomas. And I couldn't find book 1. I found book 3, I think, at Barnes & Noble, and that was our first introduction. Or no, it was book 9. Or no, book 7. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Book 7, it was The King is Born, because it was right around the Christmas time. And I remember sharing this with you guys, and it was my first time sharing that we had found a book that gave us a little bit more of a biblical foundation, but with mystery and adventure and excitement. And so it's about this beautiful little story about a brother named Peter, a sister named Mary, and their dog Hank, and how they have an uncle who has these ancient scrolls, and it teleports them basically into biblical times. It takes them back into these monumental stories that are based in the Bible. And I was like, what? This is like perfect. And it's ages 6 to 9. And so if you've got a first grader or later in a kindergartner, early reader, first and second grade, and even third grade, I think your child would really enjoy these. And so that's how we first were introduced to it. And now a whole year later, and y'all see we've got the whole collection. And I just love that my child can, one, get a new perspective, a refreshing perspective of the Bible that she can relate to, that these stories she can find teachable moments in. And so I love that. I read the first one with her, King is Born, and then she was like, Mom, I want more. And so my first and overall review of it is I like that it has an easy reading to it. It's not too hard. Again, I like to show an inside so you guys can see. There's even some little bit of drawings inside the stories. And I like that it is not too watered down, but it's enough so that my child can then, when we're sitting and having Bible study or we talk about a certain scripture, she will reference the story that she read in that. So I want to show you guys each cover. This is the first one, the beginning. So it talks about the whole creation and the earth and how the angel Michael appears to Peter and Mary. The next one is the ark, and that is Peter and Mary get to meet Noah and they get to help him build the ark. The next one is The Great Escape, I believe. And so this is the beautiful story of Egypt in Exodus. And then next book, oh no, we're out of order now. Hold on. Book 3, was that book 3? Yes. So book 4 is The Journey to Jericho. And then we've got, I really do have these out of order, y'all. Sorry. I want to say, while I'm filming, my daughter took book 5. Okay, so here's book 6, and this is The Lion's Roar. And then book 7, there we go, is going to be The King is Born that I shared with you guys. That was our first one. And then book 8 is The Miracles at Sea. So this is when Jesus is preaching in Galilee. And then we've got book 4. No, I already did 4. Okay, so that was 8. And then book 9, The Final Scroll. And this is Jesus entering the city, and it tells the whole story about how the enemies plot to kill Jesus, and it unfolds the trio experiences at the Last Supper and how they get to witness all that. And so I love that these kids are around the same age as my girls, or my oldest, and that she can see herself in the story. And she can still enjoy it, and it's not boring. It's not going to shy away from the realness and rawness of what the truth is. But it's, again, at the level for my child to be able to read it and retain it and understand it. So that is truly my review of it, is giving you guys, that's really the heart of it. I love being able to give my child as much reading opportunity and literature for her to enjoy. But in doing that, I want to make sure that it's also enriching her, empowering her, and encouraging her as she builds her character and builds who she is. That is my review, guys. Honestly, it was very simple and short, but it really is the heart of why I chose the book. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a warm thumbs up if you did. If you'd like to know more, or if you have other book recommendations that you have found that your child really likes, that has a biblical foundation and there's some adventure to it, and it's around the age level that my child is in, please share that below. I'd love to check it out. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful day. Bye.